Welcome to the channel, everybody. Now, recently Michael Chandler posted this on his Twitter: December to remember, UFC 310, McGregor versus Chandler. Now, I think this would be an amazing thing for us to witness, ladies and gentlemen. The return of Conor McGregor, finally making his way back to the UFC. We know that he has a couple fights left in his contract, and he's probably gonna go off to Saudi Arabia or to one of those Middle Eastern countries to fight for millions and millions of dollars. But first, he has to finish his contract with the UFC. Now, I think, UFC 310 headlining McGregor versus Chandler would be an amazing card. But let's just be honest, Conor McGregor has been flaky ever since, rumors started with, him potentially fighting Michael Chandler. Now, I think that if Michael Chandler doesn't get the fight with Conor McGregor this year, it's time for him to move on. It is time for Michael Chandler to stop putting time in pretty much waiting for Conor McGregor to come back, because I don't think it's doing him any favors. Time is passing him by. I think right now he's 37, 38 years old. He's no longer in his prime. I think that he should try to collect as many checks as possible before he goes ahead and retires and dips from the sport altogether. Now, for Conor McGregor, obviously he needs to get through the couple fights that are left in his contract before he goes off, to fight for millions and millions of dollars and potential, boxing matches or whatever he wants to do. There's rumors that he even wanted to call out Pacquiao and stuff like that. And I think that maybe Conor McGregor is doing the waiting game. I think that Conor McGregor is probably even hoping that Michael Chandler, moves away, from trying to fight him. And honestly, I think that for Conor McGregor, maybe he thinks that Michael Chandler actually poses a legitimate threat. Maybe he thinks that Michael Chandler could actually beat him, and he's doing the waiting game so that Michael Chandler, doesn't get that opportunity. But like I said, I feel like if Michael Chandler doesn't get the fight against Conor McGregor sometime this year, it's officially time for that man to move on. You know what I'm saying? He's not getting any younger. You know what I'm saying? He's waited so much time, trying to get this fight with Conor McGregor. He's wasted so much time. He had that whole speech and that whole spiel, that he was gonna attend UFC 303 because it was his responsibility to do so, and it was honestly pretty sad to watch this man literally go through like a mental breakdown almost on IG Live. So yeah, I think that if he doesn't get this fight, it's time to boot it. It is time to boot it, ladies and gentlemen. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. If this fight goes down, it's probably going to be the biggest fight of the year, because who's not going to want to watch Conor McGregor come back to the octagon to compete for the UFC. Maybe in the last couple times we'll ever see him compete in MMA, but the likelihood of that happening, I don't know, man. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't know the likelihood of that happening, because Conor McGregor has been really flaky. But let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. As always, it's a pleasure. Peace out and have a good one.